There's a quiet truth that many overlook, yet it has the potential to change everything. Have you ever noticed that those who live with purpose and faith are often the ones most closely observed? Why is it that when you rise above the noise and refuse to conform, you attract both admiration and criticism? The answer lies in what you carry, your values, principles, and unique strength. But here's the reality. Not everything about you is meant to be shared. Some truths and secrets are best kept protected. In a world that often misunderstands the strength of a believer, safeguarding what is sacred isn't just wise, it's essential. In this video, we'll explore 7 essential secrets that every believer should guard to protect themselves, their faith, and their connection with Allah. These aren't just lessons. They are shields in a world that doesn't always appreciate those who stand firm. 1. Protecting your intentions. One of the most vital secrets a believer can safeguard is their intention. In a world that often values appearances, it's easy to fall into the trap of doing things for the wrong reasons: recognition, validation, or praise. Yet, as Muslims, we understand that the true value of any action lies in its sincerity. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Actions are judged by intentions, and every person will be rewarded according to their intention." When you reveal the depths of your intentions to others, you open yourself up to their judgments, influence, and even doubts. Some may question your motives, while others might distort them, planting seeds of uncertainty in your heart. This is why guarding your intentions is so critical. It's not about secrecy, but about preserving what is sacred. When your actions are for Allah alone, the opinions of others hold no weight. Keeping your intentions private ensures that your connection with Allah remains pure and untainted. Not every good deed needs to be publicized. Often, the most powerful acts of worship are those done in private, where only Allah is aware. In those moments, you're not seeking recognition, you're seeking Allah's pleasure, and that's what truly matters. 2. Guarding your vulnerabilities. Every individual faces moments of weakness, times when the weight of the world feels unbearable, and staying strong is a challenge. However, not everyone needs to know your struggles. Sharing your vulnerabilities with the wrong people can expose you to judgment, gossip, or even manipulation. Islam encourages us to seek solace and solutions in Allah first and foremost. The Quran reminds us, "And when my servants ask you concerning me, indeed I am near. I respond to the invocation of the supplicant when he calls upon me." Quran 2:186. This doesn't mean suppressing your emotions or suffering in silence. Instead, it means being discerning about who you choose to confide in. Not everyone has the sincerity or wisdom to handle your struggles with care. Sometimes those you trust may even use your vulnerabilities against you. The example of Prophet Yaqub, alayhi salam, illustrates this perfectly. When his sons inquired about their brother Yusuf, alayhi salam, Prophet Yaqub chose to confide his pain solely to Allah, saying, "I only complain of my suffering and my grief to Allah." Quran 12:86. This choice wasn't born out of distrust, but of wisdom. He understood that some pains are best shared with Allah, the one who truly understands and can bring relief. Guarding your vulnerabilities doesn't mean closing yourself off to others. It means protecting your heart from unnecessary harm. Confide in those who have proven their trustworthiness, those who will guide you back to Allah, and those who genuinely want the best for you. Above all, turn to Allah in your quietest moments. He knows your pain, your struggles, and your strength better than anyone else ever could. 3. Keeping your plans private. In today's world, it's easy to fall into the habit of sharing everything. Social media has turned life into a stage where every success, goal, or ambition is displayed for everyone to see. However, Islam teaches us the wisdom of keeping our plans private. Not every step you take needs an audience. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Seek help in fulfilling your needs by keeping them private, for every possessor of a blessing is envied." Sharing your plans prematurely exposes them to unnecessary negativity. Some people, though not malicious, may discourage you because they can't envision your goals. Others may envy your aspirations or even secretly wish for your failure. Sometimes, the sheer weight of too many opinions can make you doubt yourself. By keeping your plans between you and Allah, you give yourself the space to focus, grow, and act with clarity. You allow your goals to unfold without the burden of external expectations. When those plans come to fruition, their success will speak for itself. This doesn't mean you should never share your ambitions. It means choosing the right time and the right people. Let your progress be a quiet journey, guided by dua and trust in Allah, rather than a performance seeking the approval of others. In the end, the only one who truly matters in your success is the one who gave you the ability to achieve it. 4. Protecting your good deeds. Good deeds are sacred. Whether it's giving charity, helping someone in need, or spending a quiet moment in prayer, these actions are treasures, investments for the hereafter. Like all treasures, good deeds must be protected, or they can be lost. Allah warns us in the Quran, "O believers, do not waste your charity with reminders of your generosity or hurtful words, like those who donate their wealth just to show off and do not believe in Allah or the last day. Their example is that of a hard, barren rock covered with a thin layer of soil, hit by a strong rain, leaving it just a bare stone. Such people are unable to preserve the reward of their charity. Allah does not guide such disbelieving people." Quran 2:264. Broadcasting your good deeds, even unintentionally, can lead to pride, showing off, or seeking validation from others. When the intention shifts from pleasing Allah to impressing people, the value of the deed diminishes. The Prophet Muhammad said, "The thing I fear most for you is minor shirk," showing off. Keeping your good deeds private not only protects them but also strengthens your connection with Allah. There's a unique sweetness in knowing you've done something purely for His sake with no one else aware. It reminds you that your relationship with Allah is personal, not performative. Before doing a good deed, pause and ask yourself, who am I doing this for? If the answer is Allah, let that be enough. In the end, it's not about who sees your deeds in this world. It's about how they're weighed in the hereafter. 5. Guarding your knowledge. Knowledge is one of the greatest blessings Allah can bestow upon a person. It has the power to change lives, guide hearts, and bring people closer to the truth. However, like all blessings, knowledge comes with responsibility. Not every piece of knowledge is meant to be shared with everyone, and not every moment is the right time to speak. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Speak to the people according to their level of understanding." Do you want Allah and His Messenger to be denied? This hadith emphasizes the importance of wisdom when sharing knowledge. Revealing something to someone who isn't ready to understand it can confuse or even alienate them. Similarly, using knowledge to show off or assert superiority transforms it from a tool of guidance into an instrument of arrogance. Guarding your knowledge doesn't mean withholding the truth. It means understanding the right time, place, and manner to share it. When done sincerely, even a small piece of advice can transform someone's life. But when shared carelessly, even the most profound wisdom may fall on deaf ears. As Muslims, our knowledge is a trust from Allah. It's not just about what we know, but how we use it. Speak with humility, teach with compassion, and always remember, the purpose of knowledge is to bring people closer to Allah, not to elevate ourselves. 6. Protecting your strength from arrogance. When you excel in something, whether it's your knowledge, skills, or influence, it's natural for others to notice. However, recognition can sometimes lead to arrogance, and arrogance can gradually corrupt the purity of your intentions. That's why one of the greatest secrets to guard is the strength that Allah has granted you. The Quran warns us, "Indeed, Allah does not like the arrogant and boastful." Surah An-Nisa 4:36. Your strengths are blessings, but they are also a test. Will you use them to benefit others and earn Allah's pleasure, or will you let them become a source of pride? The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, despite being the best of creation, always remained humble. He never sought to elevate himself above others. even when he had every reason to do so. Guarding your strengths doesn't mean downplaying them. It means using them wisely and with humility. When you acknowledge that every ability you possess is a gift from Allah, it becomes easier to remain grounded. Keeping your successes between you and Allah protects you from the distractions of praise and the dangers of pride. Remember, the strongest individuals are not those who seek attention for their abilities, but those who quietly use their gifts to serve Allah and uplift others. Let your actions speak for themselves, and let your humility reflect your gratitude to Allah. 7. Protecting your relationship with Allah. Above all, the most sacred secret to protect is your personal connection with Allah. This relationship is the foundation of who you are and everything you strive to become. Yet, in a world full of distractions, it's easy to lose focus and let this bond weaken. Your salah, your du'as, your quiet moments of dhikr, these are your lifelines. They keep you grounded, no matter how chaotic the world becomes. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Be mindful of Allah, and He will protect you. Be mindful of Allah, and you will find Him before you." Protecting your relationship with Allah means making it your top priority, no matter what. It means setting aside time for prayer, even when life feels overwhelming. It means preserving your sincerity, ensuring your worship is solely for Him and not for the attention of others. And it means turning to Him first in moments of joy, sorrow, or uncertainty. When you guard your connection with Allah, everything else in your life becomes stronger. It brings clarity, resilience, and peace that no one can take away. Like any relationship, it requires effort and dedication. The more you nurture it, the stronger it grows, and the more protected you feel in both this world and the hereafter. No matter the challenges you face or the opinions of others, remember this: as long as your relationship with Allah remains intact, nothing else can truly harm you. When Allah is with you, you are never alone. In conclusion, the secrets we've discussed are not merely about protecting yourself. They are about preserving what truly matters: your faith, your inner peace, and your connection with Allah. In a world that often misunderstands or misjudges those who live with purpose, guarding these treasures is not just a choice but a necessity. Take a moment to make this simple dua. Ya Allah, grant me the wisdom to protect what is sacred and the strength to remain steadfast in my faith. If this resonated with you, share this dua in the comments. Ya Allah, make me steadfast. Your words could be the reminder someone else needs to hold on and stay strong. Before you go, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It costs nothing but helps us continue spreading these reminders and reaching more hearts. Jazakallahu khair for being here, and may Allah bless you for every step you take to preserve your faith and please Him. Surah Al-Baqarah 286, Surah An-Nisa 436,